And it will be short, and there will be prizes afterwards, especially if we're good. First, before I start, I'd like everyone to ask everyone to turn off all electronic devices.
Okay, Derek.
Didn't really work with the QMO, and see it would work in real life. So, all right, here we go. Anyone recognize any of those buildings? Are those Carolina buildings? I think it's out in Charlotte, but all right, no problem. So, prepare if you dare for a tale full of chills, a story of pure Carolina-sized thrills, a night filled with sights that are best left unseen. You ready? You sure? This was my Halloween. And I'm not reading slow for effect. I'm reading slow because I read slow. The werewolves howled loudly. The moon shone so bright. I stayed in my bedroom. The curtains shut tight. That was for effect. My heart started pounding. My knees felt so weak. But being a brave kid, I just had to peek. I pulled back the curtains, my mouth opened wide. An army of monsters had gathered outside. They staggered and stumbled and lurched down the streets with bags full of cookies and candy corn treats. Emerging from sewers and houses and stores came creatures and critters with ravenous roars. Then more came along from all over the states. They filled up the streets at a dizzying rate. From Rock Hill. Oh, you're not going to give it like a
Woo! Rock Hill!
From Rock Hill, Columbia, Charlotte, and Cary.
Uh-huh.
You're going to give like a Hillsboro. The tall and the small and the terribly scary, all gathered together for one spooky night to seek out the living and give them a fright. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a big turn. That's a lot of pages. I just got turned there. He turned round and saw me. I fell to my knees. I'm not very tasty, so don't eat me, please. He beamed ear to ear and broke free from the huddle. Ran over and gave me a big monster cuddle. So he wasn't very mean, that monster, huh? At last, we have found you, he said with a smile, from Raleigh to Beaufort? Beaufort?
Beaufort, North Carolina. Beaufort, South Carolina.
We looked for a while. We came here to give you your wonderful prize. He held up the trophy in front of my eyes. A prize, and for me, I replied with a grin. What did I enter and how did I win? You've won the first prize for the costume you're wearing. It scares me, and I'm tip-top at scaring. All right, now everyone gets a prize. That was a good book.
That was a good one.